What's crack-a-lackin', y'all? Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. I'm gonna keep today's video really brief and talk about one of my favorite movements. What's that, you ask? The BLM movement, the Black Lives Matter movement. They love exposing themselves for the sham that they are. Unfortunately, though, we had a BLM protester get shot and killed in Austin over the weekends. Garrett Foster was his name, but the circumstances, I guess, surrounding his death are a little iffy. We have the media portraying him as a martyr, as a hero, but some facts of that case might suggest otherwise. Let's take a look.
In Austin, Texas, a protest and then gunfire as people run for cover. Police say a protester with a rifle was shot and killed by a man in a car driving through a crowd.
Suspect was detained and is cooperating with officers.
Usually when a suspect is detained and is cooperating, indicates that there's no malintent, given the circumstances of this case. But you guys, we have two narratives getting pushed right now. One, with the mainstream media is making this seem like this guy's a fucking martyr. But you know, some of the facts of the case kind of suggest otherwise. I'm gonna throw some clips out there, and you guys being the independent thinkers you are, y'all be the judge. We had BLM protesters surrounding the car. You hear someone, I'm assuming it's the driver, scream back up. You hear shots getting fired. People are scattered. And again, you hear more shots fired. So I'm not exactly sure, based off the footage, what happened. But apparently the driver says he felt threatened once Garrett Foster pointed his AK-47 at the driver, and there's actually some footage of Garrett Foster with his gun minutes before the shooting occurred.
AK-47. What you got it out tonight? They don't let us march in the streets anymore, so got to practice some of our rights. Well, man, do you feel like you'll need to use it? Nah, I think if I use it against the cops, I'm dead. And I think all the people that hate us and, you know, want to say shit to us are too big of pussies to stop and actually do anything about it.
Unfortunately, that did not age well. But listen to this dude's reasoning for carrying the gun. It's kind of seems like it's more of an intimidation-based reason.
Why'd you start carrying? Well, our roommate got arrested and they stopped letting us march anywhere, so started carrying.
You know, it is a sad story. The dude had a fiance, I believe, and the media loves playing off this fact because guess what? She's black, and guess what? She's also a quadriplegic, I believe. So the media is fucking having a field day over this shit and exploiting that fact and taking advantage of this poor, you know, of this family and these people. But you know, anything to shit on Trump and to prop up their movement and their agenda, right? Yeah, check out some of this language. Protester. Okay, at this point, I think we all agree that most of these guys are rioters. Quadruple amputee fiance, wheelchair-bound fiance, slain protester. I mean, this language is heavy, dude. They're coming with bombs. And of course, we got New York Times getting in on the action.
Garrett Foster brought his gun to Austin protest, then he was shot dead.
Tight, New York Times, tight. You guys, who, by the way, fun fact for today, was started by slave owners. You hypocritical And because Garrett was slain, because he was pointing guns at people's faces, we have liberals now coming out in support of open carry, which is absolutely crazy. What would Beto O'Rourke do, dude?
You know, the critics call this confiscation. Are you proposing taking away their guns, and how would this work?
I am, if it's a weapon that was designed to kill people on a battlefield. Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15, your AK-47. We're not going to allow it to be used against our fellow Americans anymore.
Preach, Beto, preach. Dude, how did that presidential run go for you, bro? Not so well, not so well. But I wonder if his message will change after this protester's been shot and killed now with the AK-47 on his body. But you guys, it is interesting though. We have some of these mourners referring to this protester as comrade, but I thought only like commies, those fucks called people comrades. But we have check this out.
We stand with our comrade right now. We stand with our comrade right now. Let's go right now. I think I might have gotten the model of the comrade, but I already told.
Well, thanks to these fellow comrades, this is even more evidence stacked up against the fact that the BLM movement and all these movements are Marxist movements. But you guys, it is super unfortunate, like I said, that any death is unfortunate, but it's also unfortunate when people using self-defense are getting heckled, harassed, doxxed by the mob, and getting portrayed as murderers, you know, with everything that's going on, with people, with crowds swarming cars, with all the riots, everything going on. It's really hard to pick a side of what's good and bad. But I have trust that we're all gonna get through this together. You guys, once again, as always, thanks for tuning in. Me and homegirl, we appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. I'll be coming out with a lot more videos throughout the week. And you guys, I really love the comments that some of you guys have put down. Really stoked to see some of the numbers go up. So keep it up, you guys. Thanks so much and have a great one.
Well, her pussy smells like a possum that's been dead for over a week. And she's got insert her penis hair tattooed on her left butt cheek.